Hello everyone, welcome to another summer reading program. Today's program is called Fox Tales, and we are going to be reading a story about a special fox, and then I'm going to show you how to make your own fox ears and a fox tail. Alright, so today's story is called Fox by Kate Banks, and I'm reading this with Macmillan's publishing permission. Let me get to it. It is spring, in the forest amongst the roots of a great oak tree and a brown earthen den, a baby fox is born. And the rain comes and goes, and the little stream grows into a rolling river. The baby fox buries his head in his mamma's thick fur, the color of burnished leaves. He sucks hungrily from her teeth. And the sun comes and goes, and the buds start to show on the sprouting vines. The little fox pokes his head out of the den, and he creeps towards the meadow. "No, fox, no," says his mother. "You're not ready," says his father. "When will I be ready?" says the little fox. They wait until the sun sets, bloated by the weight of day. Then they lead the little fox out of the forest. They leap like shadows throughout the field. And the stars come and go, and the crescent moon grows into a big round ball. The little fox is hungry. His mama shows how to find blackberries. His father shows him how to catch rodents and birds. "Am I ready?" the little fox asks. "Not yet," says his mother. And the clouds come and go, and the small wind blows into a billowy gust. The little fox pricks up his ears. He hears a distant howling. The enemy is nearby. The little fox moves towards the sound. "No, fox, no," says his papa. He leads the little fox deeper into the forest, far from danger. And the sound comes and goes, and the silence grows into a peaceful hum. The little fox trots through the woods. He watches his papa cross the river, and he follows. "No, fox, no," says his mother. "When will I be ready?" asks the little fox. "Soon," says his mother. She shelters them in the shade of a tree. Overhead the branches sigh, like a lullaby setting the world at ease, and the birds come and go, and the saplings grow into tall, stately trees. Fall comes. The trees begin to shiver, and their leaves change color. Mama gathers extra berries and seeds. The little fox blinks his shiny eyes and twitches his black velvet nose. "Am I ready now?" he asks. "Almost," says his mother. His papa digs a shallow hole in the dirt for storing food for the winter. Then he retraces his footprints to mask his trail. And the days come and go, and the little fox grows strong and able. At last the little fox can hunt on his own. He can feed himself and bury his food. He can hide in the bushes and run like the wind. "Now I'm ready," he says. "Go, fox, go," says his mother. And as the orange sun leaves the sky like a big goodbye, and little fox goes, and the mama fox knows, and papa fox too, that he will be just fine. The end. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make your ears first. You are going to need a lot of supplies for this craft. You're going to need orange and white felt, and then a ruler, marker, scissors, and some paper. And a hot glue gun, which you need your big person to help you with, including the scissors. Alright, so you're going to get your orange piece of felt, and then you are going to use your ruler and measure about 1.5 inches for each strip. And I just marked it, did one, and then I marked it another time. So you have your strips here, okay? And then you're going to use the rest of your felt to do your ears, which I just measured out about 2 inches. And the most important thing when you're drawing your ears is make sure you have like a little tab here so it's easier to stick up in the band. And you're just going to go ahead and cut those out. I already did that, so I have my band and my ears. And then you are going to use some white felt to make smaller ear shapes to put right here. Alright, so last thing to do is you want to make sure that your bands are as close together as possible. So I put them on top of each other and make sure they are matching. And then I just go ahead and tuck the ears in there. So I will lift it, put your one ear here, one ear here. Okay. So then you're going to get your hot glue gun. And again, make sure you have adults help. And just do one little strip along the bottom of your ear. So I just go ahead and put my white pieces on first before I put my band. So just do a little dot, dab, just to get on your ears. Again. Alright. So now you have this going on, and you are just going to take the other band and place it on top of the ear so it just looks like they're poking out, and go ahead and glue it all together. I just do a line. You don't need a lot of glue. Just make sure it covers enough. It. Alright, so you have your band with your ears. If you need a little bit more glue, you can go ahead and add that. And to get this little hair fur line, I just made some triangles. So you can just go ahead and put wherever you want. If you don't want to add them, you don't have to. I just liked it. But basically just make a little squiggly line and then cut them out. Just cut out your triangles. That's how you kind of make your shape there, and you just do it, follow it along the whole line if you want to. You don't have to. And then I'm going to show you how to make your bands so your fox ears can stay on. So what I use is elastic stretchy band here, and you want to kind of measure it a little bit smaller than your head because it's stretchy, so that way when it sits on there, it'll sit on there pretty tight. So I'm just going to get a small piece here, if I can. It's all tangled. There we go. Okay. So I just cut a little piece here, not too long. And you're just going to cut little holes on each side, just little slits so you can slide that string through and tie it. So I just fold it, just do a little cut here, and a little cut there. Okay, so you have your two holes, and you just feed your string through like that, and bring it out. You can get this through. Okay. So it should look like that, and then just go ahead and tie it. I do a double knot, and you can cut it to shorten the string up on the sides too, but then you do it on the same side. Where's my string? No, there we go. And just tie it again. And there you go. Now you have your headband. So now I'm going to show you how to make your tail. So to start off with, you are going to need a template. I drew my own, but you could print one out as well. And you are just going to put it on top of your felt and trace it. And you're going to do 2 of these, so you have 2 sides, and basically just trace along it to get your shape. You want to make them as similar as possible. So you have your foxtail shape, so make 2 of these. And I already have mine, so I cut them out. And so you should have 2 exact tails. Alright. So, to get my tail like 3D, a little puffy, I went ahead and used cotton balls. You don't have to use them if you don't want to, but I think I like it better that way. So line up your tails the best you can, and it helps to pre-do it so that way you can just lift them up and go a little bit at a time. So I'll do it this way here. And if you want to use your cotton balls, just make a glue line on the outside corners so that way you can stick them inside. So just a line, glue a line, and you can go ahead and press that down. Same goes for this side. Now, if you're using cotton balls, you don't want to glue all the way up just yet, so you'll have room to stick your cotton balls in there. And just press it down. So it's almost like you're making a sewing seam, just with some glue. Alright, so now you should have this opening up top where you can put your cotton balls in. And I just stuffed them in there. You can use like a pencil or a pen to push them down more. Just get as many in there as you want, or until it's pretty full. So now that your tail is full of cotton balls, you can go ahead and seal that top part with glue. Okay. Go ahead, press it down. So now you have your tail here with your cotton balls inside. And to get that little white piece on the end here, I just went ahead and used the bottom of my template, put it on some white felt, did an outline real quick. Just a little bit here, and then I just put little curvy lines at the end. And you're just going to go ahead and cut that out. So just cut along the lines you made. End of your foxtail. I flip it over so the black marks from your marker doesn't show. And you're just going to line it up at the bottom of your tail here. And just stick some glue. I just fill it up a bit. Add some more glue. Just kind of messily do it there. Okay. So then just go ahead and be careful because it's hot. And then just stick it. I did it on the opposite side. Awesome. We'll do that. So go ahead and just place it on the bottom, and now you have your tip for your foxtail. So the final part is making the string so you can wrap it around your waist. I'm just using basic yarn, and just kind of measure out your waist a little bit, make sure it'll go around. Go ahead and cut it. Then you are going to do the same thing we did with the ears, but just closer together. Go ahead and fold it, cut 2 little slits into the top. 1, 2. And then you are just going to feed the string through those holes. And back in. So it should look something like that, almost like a little pouch. And just pull it in the center, and then you can go ahead and tie it around your waist. And that is how you do it.